JD Talking Sports. I think I'm here live. I'm trying to figure that out. Yeah, I'm live. All right. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. How about today, an amazing fact, a Jet and Giant quarterback have both won their conferences Player of the Week. Tommy DeVito, Tommy Cutlets, whatever you want to call him, and Zach Wilson. Both going into big games. Talked to Rob earlier today, and I told him, well, we talked about it, that he thinks the Giants go 3-1 the rest of the way. Philly twice, New Orleans, and the Rams. Stafford has thrown 3 straight games with 3 touchdown passes. That is the active leader in the NFL in that category. Justin Jefferson is going to play against the Bengals. We'll see how that goes this weekend. I was reading some stuff, I guess on the company, and I always, Josh, help me out here. I always it doesn't flow in my head. It was the company, now it's the company. They, on their message boards on Twitter, which are phenomenal, which I might add are phenomenal. We're talking about Kayvon Thibodeau says, I'm playing a lot better, from 4 sacks to 11.5 sacks. He's doubled his tackles for loss. I mean, he's done everything. Yes. Oh, Adjacy. Company Adjacy. It's all their names together. Adjacy. Company Adjacy was talking about it. Thibodeau has played a lot better this year than he has last year, and I take that as all more pressures. I was going to look up some pressure stats actually. Oh, and the Jonas Brothers are going to play. So Company Adjacy is going to the February 18th, the Sunday, Islanders, Rangers at MetLife. And the Jonas Brothers are going to play a concert on Saturday. I guess we missed the concert when we go to the game on Sunday. And they want to tailgate too. But I saw that. And the Giants, I forgot about this, snapped their 8-game losing streak on Monday Night Football while also handing the Packers their first loss in December. Matt LaFleur is now 16-1. They hadn't won on Monday night since 2018, and LaFleur is now 16-1 in December as the Green Bay Packers head coach. Morning Blitz, if you haven't got the newsletter, it is phenomenal. Phenomenal. Love it. Love it a lot. And, And Josh is always here for me. So, Josh, I appreciate it. Yes, it's cold out. It's freezing. I also talked to my buddy Treetop today. Riley Leonard broke his leg against the Notre Dame defense last year, and now he's going to be the quarterback, and he's hoping, I don't know if that bodes well, but he brought up to me that Duke defensive end transfer R.J. Oben commits to Notre Dame, or Notre Duke, as he calls it, because you know him now, Riley Leonard. And I said, I think he's a brother in the NFL. I was wrong. He went to Jersey City, St. Peter's Prep, where I know some people, it's a big sports school here in Jersey, is home to 2022 offensive line prospect Andre Oben. His father, Roman, played 12 years in the NFL, making 130 starts and a total 143 games. R.J. Oben, the brother of Andre, is a defensive end at Duke. Smart kids. I call the Duke Dame. Notre Duke sounds better than Duke Dame to me. So, Treetop, I said you'd be in the show today. I'll tell him you're in the first 5 minutes, and he'll be very happy about that. Yankees recap was excited. I'll tell you, Bumble said to me that the Mets are one of 3 teams that are in the running for Yamamoto, that the San Francisco Giants gave the same $700 million offer for Ohtani. That didn't happen. They got the kid from Korea, 25-year-old, signed for a 6-year, $113 million? Yeah, Jung Hoo Lee, 6-year, $113 million with the Giants, includes an opt-out after 4 years. John Heyman was on it. I mean, that's a positive. So the Giants got him instead. Now, this is not good for all you Yankee or Met fans out there. Yamamoto met with Ohtani, Betts, and Freeman when he had his meeting with the Dodgers. Or as, when I lived out there, it was the Doyers. Yeah. Oh, adjacy is short slang for adjacent. Company adjacent. Adjacy. So, adjacy. Adjacy. Is that how I pronounce it then? Adjacent. Adjacent. I don't know. I just see. I don't know. My brain is not computing. Today, Michigan's niece's boyfriend his nickname is Blackbeard. He did the Appalachian Trail, and he did the one from Mexico from Canada. Yep, Canada down to Mexico. The Midwest. I forget what it's called. The whatever. He is a huge hiker. I said, what was the most you did on this one? I think it was 5 months, 500 miles more than the Appalachian Trail. Continental Divide. That's what I think he did. Continental Divide. He said the most they did in a day was 37 miles. 37 miles. And he said they were wiped the next day. Me, I'd be wiped. So today, I walked from the apartment. I'm definitely saying it's wrong. So it's adjacent. Adjacent. Company adjacent. Would you say it that way? Adjacent? Company adjacent? Adjacent. Company adjacent. Oh. Adjacent. Company adjacent. Company adjacent. Company adjacent. Is that right? Company adjacent? Would you say it that way, Josh? Would that be a better way? Company adjacent? Because it'd be adjacent. Company adjacent. Int. Company adjacent. I think that's better, right? Is that more? Is that acceptable? Company adjacent. Like adjacent. So yes. I don't know. Did he say something else? Yes. Company adjacent. Company adjacent. Like adjacent. Company adjacent. And so we talked about that. Thank you. He gave me thank you. And so Blackbeard would do like 20, 30 miles a day. So today I walked from the apartment. We live, so I walked about 75 blocks to my client. Had to walk to my ex-client. Then I had to walk home. So today I did 11.21 miles today, which pales in comparison to what they've done. So, but hey, 25,000 steps. We do what we can do, and then we go from there. But congrats on Tommy Cutlets. Congrats on, and Treetop, thank you for that about Duke, or Notre Duke as we call them. I thought that was kind of funny. NFL salary cap from 2019, 188 million. Next year it's going to be 240 projected. Thank you, Front Office Sports. My buddy Jason has to be ecstatic because Max Duggan, Chargers, added to their active roster, had a terrible, terrible championship game last year against Georgia, was not on the active roster. I think he was cut. Well, now you have Justin Herbert out for the year. You have Easton Stick, North Dakota State quarterback, championship quarterback, is going to start Thursday night. I don't think Keenan Allen did not practice. I don't know if he'll play, but Max Duggan, maybe he'll get some snaps in the next couple of weeks. And I saw this from Christopher Price. Trent Brown, I don't know if he's a big fan, but I was talking to, the whole thing on the company at JC today about, Bill Belichick. Would the Bills take him, because he's from a heated rival. And, I brought up Patino went from Kentucky to Louisville. I guess that would be kind of like Krzyzewski going from Duke to North Carolina. People might be upset about it, but if he wins some championships, people forget about everything, and the Bills haven't won anything. You bring Belichick in, and I agree with Rob, bring him in as a coach, not as a GM. I don't want him as a GM. And I don't know, and I talked to Rob too, I'm not a big fan of Josh McDaniels coming along. I think Brady might be I don't think Brady has to go as the offensive coordinator, but he probably will at the end of the season unless, I don't know if they're going to get rid of McDermott because, if they make the playoffs, that's not going to happen, but we're going to see what happens. And I was kind of curious about all that because, if he's a hated rival, but if he wins there, then, isn't that all that matters? If Brady came to the Jets instead of going to Tampa Bay and they won a championship, everybody would be like, well, who gives a shit? The Jets won a championship. Johnny Damon wasn't a he was a Red Sox, but he did beat the Yankees. Then he comes over to the Yankees and wins a championship. There's been guys who've come from heated rivalry. I was thinking about too, because Michigan can't stand Bergeron. Is that Bergeron from the Bruins? Can't stand him. But I'm wondering if he came to the Rangers and he helped the Rangers win a cup, she'd forget everything, wouldn't he? Wouldn't she? She would, right? That's what I would think. Most fans would forget all that. So that was kind of interesting. They have really good, I'm in a chat group, and they're always talking about something on there. And today is the anniversary of